It'll be Ichiro leading us off. Johnson with a windup. Fastball in there. 0-1. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Time for Ichiro to protect a bit.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. And that'll sit down Ichiro. Got a chance to check out the Marlins now. Here's how they'll look defensively. John, anyone in particular that we want to keep an eye on?
Well, a guy that's made great improvements at his position is Hanley Ramirez. Still makes a lot of errors he shouldn't make because of lack of concentration. But, boy, you love the athleticism. You love his above-average throwing arm. And the fact that he's a 20, 25, 30 homer guy doesn't hurt either.
Ground ball, bat of Figgins. 2 down here in the inning. Two outs in the box. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's 2 for 9 lifetime off the Marlins. Swung on and ripped towards second. And that's going to do it in the inning. Infante with the defensive play to end it. And let's take a look at the starting pitcher for Seattle. Steve, getting ready for this ball game. What do you think he's prepared to do against this Florida team?
Now, Felix Hernandez is an absolute workhorse on the mound. That fastball at about 95, 96 miles per hour, and one of the best curveballs, falls off the table when he throws that thing.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Chris Coughlin needs to protect.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
Swing and a liner to right center. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early. Here's the lineup for the Marlins. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, a guy that if he could figure out a way to cut down on his strikeouts can be an absolute monster in the middle of anybody's lineup. Mike Stanton, incredible power, such a gifted athlete. And I tell you, you look at the chiseled body that this guy possesses, he's going to be a guy that's going to be a star for a long, long time.
And it's caught. The play by Hernandez. 1 away. You got a chance to check out the Mariners on the defense. So, John, any individual standouts?
Yeah, keep an eye on a highlight film in Jack Wilson, a guy that can go in the hole, make unbelievable off-balance throws, and make strong, accurate throws being off-balance. Jack Wilson's a guy you want to keep an eye on. He has the ability to do something very special today.
And it is going to be a foul ball. Strike, and Ramirez is going to have to be careful here of the K.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
There he goes towards second. There's a swing and a line drive. But he'll hang on to that, so they will get 1.
This ball scorched right at the second baseman, but he showed quick reflexes to be able to make the play.
Now Mike Stanton batting with a runner on first. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing, line drive down the left field line. And out of here, a home run, 2 runs, 1 swing. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that.
Marlins offense coming together right here, Gary, able to take the lead. Now they want to ride this momentum and see if they can extend it.
A swing and a miss. Sanchez, strike 1. Yeah, we've got offense here in the first inning, just the way they wanted to start this ball game.
Now, the pitching's going to have to settle down here. Now, I know it's early, but you don't want this thing to spiral out of control.
And that will retire the side, caught by Ichiro. And it didn't take long. Our first 2 runs. First. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And here's Jack Cutts. And a strike starting the second here. It's 0-1.
That's a great pitch right there. 4-seam fastball. The problem is you lay it right down the middle. You're running the risk he could hit out of the park.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
But when you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's the time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. And we've got smoke coming to the plate.
And the cause of concern for the fourth.
There's a swing and a smash. This one's towards Coughlin. No problem for him as he gets that out. Josh Johnson, and a lot of people wouldn't realize this, 2.3 ERA was the second best in the National League, Steve. Think about that.
He's a workhorse, too. He's got great movement on that two-seam fastball, an explosive slider as well. He can break a lot of bats, and he's a presence on the mound. He does so many things well. He just needs to stay on the mound.
Line fair down the line and right. And that's the first hit for the Mariners in the game. Olivo keeps running. And he ends up at second. That's a double. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
And that one put in play. Stanton to field. And he's there to retire the side. Josh Johnson, solid inning. Leadoff hitter is Logan Morrison. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. So Morrison is set down. That's one down. And it's Buck batting.
When your team struggles, it struggles. And sometimes in Seattle, when it rains, it pours. And it poured on the road for this team as well. Worst road record in the American League as well.
It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. A 29-52 road mark for Seattle, a team that some had picked to win the division. He swings and drives this one. And it's caught by Gutierrez.
Oh, he got a pitch to hit right there, but just a little bit out in front. Sends an easy fly ball to center field for the out.
And we've got Bonifacio batting. He's in his 5th season. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
That is strike two. He's behind. Felix Hernandez in charge.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. So Felix Hernandez gets him 3 up and 3 down. His control is back now. No runs, second. Tag for a deuce. And this is one of those afternoons where the heat sort of builds up in the stadium. And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black. Get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And his throw gets him one away.
Shortstop makes a nice play right here, Gary. Good feet at that position. Gets the easy out at first. Well, with the pinch hitter coming into the game for the pitcher now, he can go hit the showers. His day is over. Well, Marlins just a game above 500 at home last season. They have to look at it and believe if they played better at home at Sun Life Field, they might have had a chance to make the playoffs.
They were just a game above 500 at home, Steve, in last year's play.
You know, points to inconsistency. A very, very young team. Great talent, but they just couldn't put those winning streaks together.
Had a big rip at that one and falls behind 0-1. Just a .214 career batting average against the Marlins. Ichiro, foul ball. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they win a great one here today, Gary, and it's all because of the pitching. Outstanding pitching, really leading them to victory.
Send these folks